So I'm here today with Alex Pineda, who's creative director here at Matrix Group, and he's going to be talking about some of the latest trends in web design. Alex, what are you seeing out there?
What I'm seeing right now, one that's a really welcome change, is the explosion in web typefaces. A few years ago, even 3 or 4 years ago, you're really limited to the number of typefaces that were supported by browsers.
Arial, Verdana, Helvetica.
Georgia, Helvetica. But now with services like Typekit, with OpenType, typefaces, Font Squirrel, and some other services, there's just so much more available to us now that's supported by the browser, where you don't have to resort to turning everything into a graphic in order to create, branded graphics that work with a company's identity.
So that means I can have a font that I like, but it's also going to be search engine friendly.
Absolutely, yes.
What else are you seeing?
What else I'm seeing is the gamification of the web.
Ooh, what does that mean?
It's essentially, when you think about how immersive and addictive games are, and what makes them so, when you really analyze it, it's things like challenge, achievement, reward, obvious, leaderboards, for example, who's number one, getting badges and rewards and becoming the mayor of something. You see that now with things like with Foursquare, Gowalla. A lot of websites now are really incorporating that whole dynamic, creating friendly competition, providing obvious rewards for active participation, for contributing to a website's content, sharing it with your friends, and earning visible rewards that the whole community can see, becoming a gold star reviewer, say on Amazon, and so on.
So gamification, not necessarily in terms of rich media, but in terms of the activity and the interaction.
Exactly, yes.
So what else are you seeing? You talk about mobile a lot.
Yeah, the bleed over from mobile design, like for iPads and iPhones and so on, and how that's being ported back over to the web. When you're dealing with the limited screen resolution of iPhones and iPads, and also just the different mode of interaction where you're using your fingers, you're using voice, and how you need to have a sort of different strategy and a different approach for designing an interface for that kind of platform, that's actually going back to the web as well. So that's been really a welcome change. The other thing that I'm really seeing now is rethinking of the web, not purely as a publishing platform, but thinking of it as an interface for an application, for a web-based application that has utility. It's not just a place to publish content, it's a place to provide functions and services that are useful and have utility for your audiences. It really increases the stickiness of a website, increases its value to your users in terms of how it helps them with their jobs, with their lives, and so on. It's really thinking of the web now as software interface, not just a publishing platform. So that's also a much greater explosion. When Apple says there's an app for that, everybody thinks, what are the apps that I'm providing for my users to really help them with their jobs and their lives?
And that really coincides with so many things moving to the cloud.
Absolutely.
And so that then what's happening is our laptops, our computers, and our browsers really become the way that we interface with everything.
Exactly.
Well, great. Thanks, Alex. Thanks for joining us today.
Absolutely.
Thanks for watching the Matrix Minute. Don't forget to connect with us on our blog and social media. For more information, go to matrixgroup.net.